Okay, what are your thoughts on trans women going in women's bathrooms?
I don't like that.
You don't like that? Okay, how about you?
Again, I would like not to talk about that because I'm not educated on that. But I don't feel comfortable sometimes.
What's your name, by the way?
My name is Messy Me.
Okay, what's your name?
My name Quadir.
Quadir?
I'm Edward.
What's your name?
And I'm Troy.
Y'all old school, huh?
Yeah, we old school.
I can tell. That's what
the brother of the Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity Incorporated.
Exactly.
The best fraternity in the world.
Okay. Are trans women women?
No.
Okay,
You guys that question again?
Are trans women women?
No.
Oh, let me get in this. I ain't get in this too?
Yeah, you can get in there.
Oh yeah, I'm in this.
Are trans women women?
Nah.
Okay. So I'm gonna ask you this question. What are your thoughts on them going in women's bathrooms?
Oh, absolutely not.
You think they should have a separate bathroom?
Yeah.
How about you?
We can't have that going on, I ain't gonna lie.
Okay, you?
Yeah, not at
We
all.
shouldn't play with our children in this generation. Absolutely not.
Okay. Another thing, what are your thoughts on them playing women's sports?
Oh, no.
You think it's unfair?
Yeah, because you're still a man. I'm sorry. No, I don't mean to.
How about you? What are your thoughts on them playing in women's sports?
Nah, that's not doable, bro. You
It's
can't be doing
unfair.
that. Nah.
It's not fair, but Joanna Man did it.
That's like if you were to put a wig on and try to compete in the same sport.
Okay. Are trans women women?
That's a good one. I don't know. No. People can decide who they want to be. That's up to them and whoever they believe and whether the faith, if it's God or whatever the case may be. That's their definition, who they describe. But biologically, I'm going to say no.
Okay, how about you?
I'm going to have to go with the biological no.
Okay, so what are your thoughts on them playing in women's sports? You think it's unfair?
I think it's a little slanted.
Okay. How about you?
I think it should be a separate category. I mean, you need to level the playing field, and I think that'd be the best way moving forward because then there's no animosity, there's no drama. You have separate categories like they have for people who have, handicap, etc. Have a special category so that you have a level playing field.
Ain't that right? He ain't lying.
Dwayne Wade and his son. What are your thoughts on that? His kid is underage, and what are your thoughts on that?
I don't condone in that.
Okay, how about you? Dwayne Wade's son. What are your thoughts on that? Dwayne Wade's son. What are your thoughts on that?
I would have been hurt.
How about you?
Dwayne Wade's son.
Oh, that's tragic. I ain't gonna lie. You famous as hell, your kid. You feel me? That's bad.
You think Dwayne Wade is in the closet?
Oh, yeah.
Nah, man.
Wade, a mysterious man.
Yeah.
He can hoop though.
Yeah.
Hoop though.
Okay, another thing. Damn. I'm gonna ask you this question. What if one day, say you have a kid, right? And your son come home and say, Dad, listen, I want to be a girl. What would you do in that situation?
We're going to have to pray on it, son.
Nigga, that's life. I ain't gonna lie.
What would you do in that situation? What would you say though? Like, what would you say? Would you kick him out your house? Would you accept him? Would you be like, what would you do?
I say, yo, bro, get down with your head, bro. You got to.
I ain't kicking my son out the crib.
I ain't gonna kick him out.
We gonna have to talk, but you ain't getting kicked out my crib. That's my seed. At the end of the day, that's my seed.
I'm gonna ask you this one. I'm gonna flip it in reverse. What if one day your daughter comes home and say, Mom, I want to be a boy?
That's none of my business.
None of your business?
That's none of my business what you do when that door's closed.
Okay, what are your thoughts on them going to women's bathrooms? You think they should have a separate bathroom?
I think it should be a gender-neutral bathroom. That's a bill. And now that's hard because some, corporations, places that have bathrooms, they're either going to have a male and female, but you do see gender-free bathrooms. And that's basically the position that we're at now as a country. We're kind of deviating back and going in reverse, but that's another topic. But I think, it should go with your biological. If there's no gender-free bathroom available.
How about you? Same
biological.
I definitely will not disown my daughter.
Yeah, I feel like on that, I would accept it, but at the same time, it's like, that's your business. What you do is what you do. I can't change you. That's your personality, and that's just you. Feel me?
But I do see why people get upset about it because they think about their generations, and two of the same sex cannot have the. Yeah. I see why you get upset, but I'm not gonna disown my kid. That's my kid.
Okay. Let me ask you this question. How many genders are there?
Two.
Two. God made only two, men and women.
Do you feel like people was born gay or they choose to be gay?
That's a good question.
That's a choice.
My cousin,
It's a choice on how you grew up. I ain't gonna lie. It was whoever you were around. I ain't gonna lie. It's a choice. You gonna pick it at the end of the day.
Like my sister, she got mad at my mom because she bought him a polka dot bear. She was like, "You trying to turn my son gay or something?"
How about you? You think they choose to be gay or they
I have a cousin that's gay. And to be honest with you, I think he's been gay from the beginning.
Really?
He used to play, he liked dolls, he liked girl stuff. So
But he's still. But I'm just saying though, God, God doesn't make mistakes.
absolutely not.
And He give us free will to make choices, right or wrong.
Right.
I feel like we all have choice. He could eventually choose to like make.
But at the end of the day, it's a spiritual thing too, because a lot of kids go through a lot of trauma when they're younger, and things do happen. Okay. And when certain people aren't present in their life, they resort to doing other things. So I wouldn't say people are born gay, but things happen to you to be that way.
I just had a student who's now a different gender, so I can't comment on that.
Gotcha. How about you?
Well, it's not to me to comment on the rights of a parent. That's up to the parent and the child and whoever the parent believes in and their family circle. I wouldn't do it with my kids, but I cannot put my beliefs, my feelings on someone else. I have to respect it.
Well, you can have an opinion.
Yeah, well, my opinion is
Sometimes you don't. It's like it really doesn't bother us.
I mean, my opinion would be like I wouldn't have my kids on steroids to play sports, to enhance themselves in sports. Some parents may. That's my opinion on how I would raise my kids, but I cannot tell someone else how to raise their kids. That's the boundary.
So is it
Never watch one show without two people of the same sex being together.
You think that
Keep it like old generation type
it's an agenda they're pushing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because now it's like it's in our cartoons, it's in the animes, it's in this and everything.
Everywhere.
It's everywhere now.
Like that shit, like when you grow up, that's when you can start getting more exposed to shit like that. You can't be a young ass kid
like-
watching TV seeing two dudes kissing. That shit bad.
Yeah, you have your own opinion on what you like at that time. You feel me?
Yeah, videos like
You're very impressionable.
and videos like this can get me canceled, demonetized. I'm like, yo, I don't hate nobody, but just stating opinion.
I don't hate nobody, but just keep that gay stuff away from me.
No hate to nobody.
Live your
It's
life,
just not me.
Live your life is just none of my business.
I ain't gonna judge you because you gay. Just don't try to do no shit to me. Alright, that's all it is.
So y'all don't have gay friends?
I want to say I have
got
a gay
associates.
friend. Yeah, like
Associates? How about you?
I hang around you. I hang around you.
Yeah, I got a couple associates, but I don't show no disrespect because in the end of the day, it's none of my business. And I still gotta respect you as a person.
You think like I want to ask this question because for some reason one of my friends told me gay dudes get the most pussy. Is that true? Cause there be some gay dudes out there who actually be girls.
Yeah, but they be faking it.
Yeah.
Like, how you gay and you over here asking for
They
it?
be hitting this like they be acting gay. I know where you invited to the sleepover.
I was told gay dudes get the most pussy, bro.
No, most definitely. A lot of girls have a lot of gay friends, and I'm pretty sure they let them in.
They would.
They
They
would.
trust me.
That's possible.
He already at the sleepover.
One last question. If one day your son come home and say, "Hey, Dad, I want to be a girl," what would you say to him in that situation?
Well, I'll be taken back. I'll be honest. I'll be
back.
I'll be floored. And depends on the age. What age?
What if he's a kid? He's in high school. He's like, I just come home from school. Hey, I'm at school. I want to become a girl. And how would you say you feel some type of way?
I think that'd be a hard sit down. I mean, why? I would want to know why. What happened? Did something happen to you early in life, or I wouldn't hit that line. Where did I go wrong? But I just need to know. When did you start pondering on this?
Well, ultimately, I'm going to love him as my son. That's number one. However, I will investigate and wonder why. Because I would have, we will have that open dialogue anyway, because I have 3 sons. So we'll have that open dialogue, and it wouldn't be a surprise because I would probably see it in the making. But if he finally came out the closet and said, Dad, I want to become a girl, I said, look, it's your life. Especially when you're 18. You can do what you want. Yeah, I can agree and I can disagree, but I'm still going to love you as my son. Now, I may not agree with it. It may take me a while to get over it. I'm going to be honest. I'm not going to bite my tongue, but I'm not going to write them out my will. You know, instead of a he, it may be a she, but it may take me some time to get used to it.
And in addition to that, I can't afford the surgery anyway, so you're on your own.
Right. That's all I got. Damn, you got Instagram though?
Yeah, The Real Messy Me on Instagram and The Real Messy Me on TikTok too.
Spell it out. You can find it.
Hold on.
THU Quaddy on the gram.
Okay. Yeah.
You got Christ._.disciples.
Jesus. Hold on, I got you.
All right. THE_REAL_MESSM.
Okay. So why do you think they come out with there's 100 different genders? Girls can be cats and dogs now and all this craziness. What's going on?
Say what?
Because they come out with 100 different genders now. They say that you can be a dog, you can be a cat. You heard about that? No?
No.
I've not heard, but think about it. The question is, have male, female, like you just said, dog, cat, A, B, C, D, like you said, 100.
Right.
That's man's definition. I can go to another country. I can go to Africa. It can be male and female. I can go to Canada. It can be male and female. I can go to U.S. at a certain part. Somebody may get together and decide we're going to have male, female, and 1 through 98.
Right.
That's people's beliefs. Just because they believe, you have people that believe that the earth is flat. You don't have to believe it. You live your life according to your standards and your beliefs. And if somebody tells me the sky is green, I'm looking at it and say the sky is blue. And that's how I'm going to live my life.
Gotcha. Basketball, all basketball, mostly basketball? Yeah. Okay, that's Curry. That's Mike Curry? Who's Mike Curry? He's Mike Curry?
That's what we should.
I'm going to ask you a Q&A question, all right? What are your thoughts? Okay, are trans women?
What? No. No.
What the fuck?
They basically switch genders, so I mean they switch sides, bro.
So you're basically saying a man can't just become a woman?
No. Hell no. You gay?
Right? So you think that you think that they were born gay or they choose to be gay?
They choose to be gay.
They choose to be gay.
What are your thoughts on them going in women's bathrooms?
That's weird. That's weird. That's weird shit.
Really?
That's a little gay. That's weird, sir.
Okay, what are your thoughts on them playing in the UFC beating up women? What are your thoughts on that?
That's not fair.
That's not really fair.
It's unfair playing in women's sports, right?
Yes.
So men are stronger than women.
Yeah.
Even if they try to transition over, they're still a man.
Yeah.
Yeah. So basically, God doesn't make mistakes, right?
Huh?
God doesn't make mistakes.
No. Wait, what?
God don't make mistakes.
No.
So and how many genders are there?
Two.
Why are they saying there's 100 different genders?
What? I don't know that. I don't know what's wrong with this generation.
Bro, they tweaking.
Why are they putting homosexuality in cartoons now?
I don't know. They weird.
Something wrong with them.
They weird.
Huh? Why is that? Why are they putting that shit in cartoons now?
Something wrong with them. They probably got it from him.
I guess because they support it.
You think it's an agenda?
Yeah.
They push that shit towards kids, trying to make the kids turn gay?
I guess I don't know, man.
I mean, but I don't know what they did, but a lot of, especially girls, are turning gay, bro.
They just one show on.
There be a lot of baddies too that be turning gay. I'll be like,
Exactly. Right. Oh my God.
Word.
and they use dildos and shit.
Yo, bro.
My cousin girlfriend right here, she turned gay.
Yo, do you be experimenting? Yo,
I'm all about girls, bro.
Huh?
I'm all about girls.
But I swear my cousin girlfriend turned gay.
All right, that's all. You got Instagram though? Shout out to your Instagram.
Monster_Dalton41.
I cook BBs. I love Benjis.
_7k.roll.
You said I love femboys.
I like dykes.
You like dykes?
Yeah.
I cook BBs. No anything. Just I cook BBs.